very difficult game. The challenge, for me, is a big part of what makes it fun, but for some people, this is simply not enough. And it doesn't look like this game is getting DLC, so unlike Breath of the Wild, we shouldn't expect a master mode anytime soon. Which is a shame. Some people would say it doesn't need it, but I feel like the ridiculous nature and difficulty of master mode is surely going to be missed. Enter Tears of the Kingdom Challenge Mode, a fan project set out to create the experience of a sequel to Master Mode. Tougher enemies, way tougher weapons, combat tweaks, boss fights, so much more. You know, child's play. So, naturally, I set out to complete every single side quest that Challenge Mode adds to the game just to get an understanding of what it has to offer. And I quickly realized it was going to test me like nothing ever has before. For my playthrough, I want to focus strictly on what Challenge Mode has to offer, so I'll be consulting this quest book, which has all the side quests they've added to the game, starting with rumor number 1, which is the Rage of the Demon King. Sounds like what you would do for the last one. Rumors say an ancient item reeking of Demon King's rage lies somewhere in the area surrounding Hyrule Castle. It is said to hold enough power to kill most living beings upon use. Now, I don't know about you, but at first, that sounded suspiciously like the one-hit obliterator from Breath of the Wild, which was added in the DLC for that game. So if this item is anything like that, it's probably going to be very good for me to have it. That does unfortunately mean we'll need to venture to the very top of Hyrule Castle to retrieve it, and the timing of that is terrible right now. The elevator's not working, you gotta build a jet bike out of fans to get up there. It's a whole thing. Wait, whoa, what is that? There's a floating platform there, I swear I saw it. They just stuck this up here? Dude, look at the chest. The chest has, like, horns. Wrath of the Demon King? Sorry, does that say 0.50 damage? This is the Wrath of the Demon King. It's a fusible item that breaks in one hit, so it's not exactly like the one-hit obliterator, but the highest damage fuse item in the base game is the Silver Lynel Horn, which adds 55 damage when fused. This does 1,500 damage, which, I mean, that's all right, I guess. This is our in case of emergency break glass, right? I think that makes sense. Ganon, we're not even gonna fight Ganon. Oh my god, what if I just died? Okay. The damage output strong enough to kill almost anything, I decided it's probably best to save it for a particularly difficult enemy. With the fights we're about to encounter in these quests, I'm definitely gonna need it, and that was my idea. Nobody in chat came up with that. That was all me. That's our first quest complete. This is nuts. Okay, don't drop it. Let's save our game and move on to the next challenge, because I'm gonna do something stupid. I already know. Quest number 2 is the Demon King's Flying Mount. I'm gonna take a wild guess this isn't that big-ass horse that Ganon has. That guy doesn't fly. That would be a Pegasus. It is said that when he was not sitting atop his black stallion, the Demon King used to mount a gigantic dragon-like creature, and that its elemental abilities could rival or even surpass the powers of the 3 great dragons. Knowing what this boss actually is, I would have much preferred fighting a Pegasus. Now, this is the part where I'd like to thank the Challenge Mode Discord server for guiding me. I will admit that sometimes the clues they give you to the whereabouts of these enemies are sometimes not very clear, and they recommend starting from a new save, which I totally agree with, but for the sake of the video, I just want to showcase all the actual enemies and locations and stuff, so I'm very thankful that in the Discord server they just have the coordinates. But the air's getting very hot. Why? Because of this guy? That doesn't normally happen over Eventide. Oh no, I'm like not ready for this at all. Demon Lord Gleeok? Am I sure I want to do this one first? Are we sure? Would you believe me if I said that one of the hardest bosses in this entire game is the first one that you're supposed to fight? It's true. What is this? What is it? What is this? What is that? This is insane. This is insane. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Nothing. I'm gonna do nothing but die. Okay, let's try shooting it. It's too high in the air to shoot. Hold on. Can you just wait for a second? Can you wait for a second? I'm trying to build a bike. This seems rude. I'm safe right here. I'm not very safe right here. Do you notice I left a lot of room from the edge of the screen to the number of deaths? I have a feeling we're gonna hit the double, if not triple digits, relatively quick. So I left ample space there for that. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh, that's right in my path. This is like navigating. Oh no! No. Oh, nuts, come on. This is where I need to be. You can't get me here. Oh my gosh, you can get me here. Oh good, my death. This is impossible. Take me up. Go. Okay. This works. This works completely fine. In theory, it took me about 21 deaths before I started to have a moment of self-reflection and realize, you know, maybe I'm not really cut out for this right now. It's not you, it's me. No, seriously, like I don't know, maybe we just should see other people right now, and then later we can come back together and maybe kill each other. So, you know, keep your options open. We need to pivot. What I need to do is defeat some enemies, like legitimately, and like level up my weapons that I have. Because I'm not ready to fight anything. I'm not, like, as much as I want to be, I am not qualified at all. Right off the bat, there seems to be a golden, I think that's a golden boss bokoblin. The main appeal of challenge mode is that it pretty authentically brings back the experience that Master Mode did in Breath of the Wild, giving you a sort of new game plus playthrough, making every enemy stronger with way too much health. Most of the enemies can bench 220. I'm gonna kill this golden boss bokoblin entirely by using pebbles. Throwing his pebbles back at him. How long will he do this? Nice, dude. No, that's real smooth. Look at the shields they have. Wait, I see an opportunity here. I just killed myself. Most iconic addition, I would say, was the introduction of the new gold tier of enemies. They were smarter, better, faster, stronger, cooler. What am I, Daft Punk? Challenge mode brings these guys back. That's what drew me to it at first, and these guys are at least twice as annoying this time around. That actually kind of melts him. Speaking of getting melted, consider me an icicle. You know what? Let's go somewhere else. Currently, I'm playing in New Game Plus, which means these guys are everywhere. It is like the California gold rush out there. Everybody grab your pens and get ready to die of scurvy. This is a good camp to fight. Let's try this. He doesn't know how to dodge because he's a dumbass. Are they throwing meat at me? Yeah, the gold enemies might look cool. They have a new design for their horns and everything, but it's not just about a new color and more health. Their intelligence in combat is unmatched. Oh, okay. I guess that problem kind of solved itself. A very non-loot friendly way to defeat the camp. There we go. There we go. There we go. Nice. And I'll take that spear. Golden Moblin Horn, 48 fuse attack power. That's awesome. That's what I need more of. Using gold Moblin and Bokoblin horns as fuse materials is a great way to scale, but if only there was one pain in the ass that has a real powerful horn I could loot. There we go. We broke it. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Oh, hey, look at that. Gold Lionels are special and get their own buffs. Not only are they beefier and do a ton of damage, but they do something else I like to call draining all my goddamn durability of my weapons. I won't tell you how long it took me to find this out, but in the base game, when you're fighting a Lionel and you mount its back and attack it, it won't deplete your weapon's durability, which means you could save your best weapons for a Lionel fight and effectively use your weapons infinitely. Challenge mode said, nah, we ain't doing any of that. All attacks on Lionels do take weapon durability. Oh man, that is so uncool. I'm one hit and I'm toast. What? Yes! Yes! Oh my god, no way! Golden Lionel Saber Horn. Look at that. I love that they modeled every single horn. Look how cool that looks. That's 114 damage. Okay, come on, dude. Yeah. Okay, sure, bring it on. That, I think, is my favorite part of challenge mode. Besides just harder and more complex enemies, the reward system is great. Tears of the Kingdom already does a really good job of introducing a new enemy or tier of enemy, and even at first glance, you can already tell it's stronger just by the shape of its horn, but you feel compelled to fight it anyway, because the reward is collecting that horn and seeing just how powerful it is for yourself. Now you see a gold moblin, or even whatever this is, and that curiosity is so much stronger. Some fights, however, you do just gotta run away, bro. You ain't winning that. However, when I saw this red construct, I was about ready to put my life on the line just out of sheer curiosity of what his horn would do. And to me, that made it worth pursuing. And I was probably right, because look how cool that is. It's a little small, but I mean, that's never been an issue. Look at the weapons we have. Like, we're fine. We have no shields, which is that is a problem. But look at the weapons we got. The best defense is a really good offense, I think is what they say. So we're gonna go do the next quest. Let's move on to rumor number 3, and we'll come back to the other one, I think. Experimental Zonai build. It is said that the Zonai managed to accumulate an astonishing amount of power in the body of a single construct. It was capable of incredible physical feats, but the project was apparently discontinued due to its erratic behavior and instability and budget cuts. It happens. That's a thing that happens. Not a big deal. Thought to be lost, rumors say the Demon King's army has found its remnants and that the Forbidden Project has been revived. survived. When I read that, my first thought was the seized construct that you fight in the Spirit Temple, but without Minoru, that fight, in my opinion, can only be described as hearing nails on a chalkboard while being forced to eat a hot dog with sauerkraut. Ew,
What?
dude, I'd rather eat the chalkboard. Okay, what is that? Nah, bro, what is that? But I was wrong. It's actually a newly designed flux construct. The seized flux construct is an interesting fight because they made it so his weak point block just moves around his body constantly. How am I supposed to hit it? It's moving all the time. I don't even know like what my window is. Is it now? Nope. It moves in bouts of like 3. Yeah, I hit it. I hit it. That was a hit. That was a hit. The only way you're really gonna do that is by shooting an arrow at him to slow down time, or if you're like me, just tediously disassemble him brick by brick. I think I have it. No, I have it. Oh, he tripped on himself. I feel like this is the way to go. Oh, it's gonna be a long fight. This guy's got a lot of health. Honestly, can I just be done with this fight? Oh no, he thought about that. Okay. It's meticulous, but thanks to our upgraded weapons, it's not really a big deal. Don't worry guys, you can put down the sauerkraut and the chalkboard. 1, 2, 3. There we go, baby. My sword didn't even break during that. Oh my god, the experimental zone I built. There we go. That's a second side quest done. Alright, rumor number 4. The Queen of the Desert. Some Hyruleans may remember that variant of Molduga, the Moldu King, who proclaimed himself the regent of his species. Rumors say that Moldu King may have had a relationship with a female Molduga. Hey, that's hot. Had a relationship with? They is what you're trying to say. What you're saying is Moldu King and the Moldu Queen got it on in the desert. Dude, what a... No, you know what? No, let's not. No, can you not imagine? It's not something you need to think too much about. My mission this time is to go to the hot desert and kill the recently widowed Moldu Queen. Each of these bosses are located in their own unique region.
Recently widowed,
except for this one, there's a whole lot of nothing out there. We can use our instincts from watching Dune 2 in IMAX to find the Moldu Queen peacefully roaming her natural sandy habitat. Oh my god! Holy moly! Despite her sort of razor keyboard exterior, she's not very confrontational, so I'm encouraged to get creative and use the tools provided by the world around me to bring her out. Korok, you're gonna be bait for me. We're gonna get the queen out here. There you go. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! You did a great job! Brought her out. I missed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Wait, is the Korok, like, actually working as bait? I, like, legitimately think it works. Holy... She, like, just misses me every time. I don't know how I have not gotten hit by her. This could be it. Hold on, a couple more hits, Got her! We ended a dynasty. Orphaning all the Moldugas. Done. All right, we're 3 quests in. That's pretty good. Let's see what we gotta do next. Dude, I'm on a hot streak of completing these right now. What's next? What do you got? The next quest is called the Impregnable Fortress, which is a word I learned about in real time. What does impregnable mean? Can be entered? That's seriously what that means? It is said that somewhere in the land of Hyrule rests a gigantic rock-like monster, a primitive ancestor to all stone taluses. Cool, my least favorite boss gets its own super boss. That's gonna be fun. On we go to the Pregnant Fortress. So, okay, jokes aside, there is nothing funny about this fight. Located at the very edge of the Tabantha frontier lies such a fortress, and I was dumb enough to think that this was one of those enemy camps that we could fight. But no, this one is very much alive. Okay, hold on. He's tall. He's very tall, and those arrows hurt. Ooh. Okay, new plan. I'm gonna do the same plan just again, because I don't have another plan. Battle taluses are pretty cool. This guy's made of diamond. That's cool. He also has elemental abilities, which is something you'll see a lot of with challenge mode enemies. Talus's left hand is made of fire, and its right hand is entirely ice. So whenever he throws one of them at you, they have different elemental explosive effects, which I appreciate. It's nice to die a little differently every time, you know? Keeps me guessing. The worst part about this fight is the peanut gallery on top. I hate these things, dude. They will shoot you non-stop. Higher, 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 higher. Higher. Come on! I probably could have healed. These guys have to stop. Oh shit. This sucks. The natural solution is to go up there and kill them, but this Talus is smart. He actually backs up and avoids you. They don't call him impregnable for nothing. You gotta earn a title like that. I know what to do. What if I throw the topaz, make them drop the bows, pick up the bows, they're useless. And drop it. Oh, oh, but look what hit the ground. I think they all dropped their bows. They're throwing rocks at me now. Ho, ho, ho. And so the archers have fallen. Yep. How did I know? How did I know? What is that? Whose feet are those? Get those off of the screen. I don't want to see that. It's like a berry dangling in between. What the fuck?
What?
Teabag? This is definitely the hardest boss we've done so far, but this is challenge mode. I signed up for the challenge. I know that death counter is going to rack up fast, and I know chat is going to make fun of me relentlessly. It just takes patience. You really got to slowly chip away at these bosses and just stay alive as long as you can. Because one wrong move puts you right back at square one. Okay? Wait, this is working. It's very methodical. Oh, I might be able to kill him. Keep going. Wait, wait. This is it. This is it. This is it. Get him. Yes, I got him. Fall before me, Diamond Talus. That's another challenge done. Another quest done. 4 out of 8. We're halfway done. Rumor number 6. Let me see it. What do you got? The Millennial Matriarch. Rumors say that all Froxes originate from one single motherly being. She said to still await the hero of the wild's arrival. Reportedly slew some of her children. She knows that. That went up the grapevine, and now she's waiting for me. Request number 5, we finally head down to the depths to fight the Mother Frox. I'm gonna come out and say it right now. I do not like the Mother Frox. Her sucking power is unmatched.
What?
Whoa. Hey,
Whoa.
You're already kind of set up for failure when you get into this fight because it takes place in an area of the depths that is mostly covered in gloom, but she can leap, suck, give live birth. She's the perfect specimen. What is that? What is it, little What the? What is happening? Mother Frox fight is the men's body wash, shampoo, conditioner, hot sauce, baby powder of enemies in Zelda. Hey, that's pretty useful. When you think of a difficult Dark Souls type boss fight, the first thing, and maybe this is just me, but the first thing that comes to mind is how annoying the offspring is. Like, come on, man. Okay, that one's broken. Oh my god. Oh my god! The leaping baby! What an insane way to go! There's so many of them! Look at them go! They're like fleas! This fight is just a rinse and repeat of shooting her in the eye and then attacking her on her back. But every time you do that, more babies are born. Okay. Oh god. Oh, congratulations! Congratulations! It's a boy and a boy and a boy and a boy and a boy! I'm sorry. It's 12:39 in the morning. One more, 2 more, 3 more, 1 more. Got it. I got it. Oh, she's dead. Oh my god. Oh, the babies are still alive. She lives on in her family. Mother Frox Fang 67 fuse attack power. That's nuts, and I get 2 of them. I'm gonna leave. They'll be fine. They'll grow up and they'll be very well adjusted, I'm sure. Okay, that's 5 quests done. I think that was my least favorite of the entire one. That was awful. What happens next, I will say, might be hard to watch. It's like 1 a.m. by this point. It's way beyond the point of no return. I am deep in this. Before I did my next quest, I thought I would take a little detour to the Lionel Coliseum. Now, in my defense, I thought I was just going to go in there. There were going to be a couple gold Lionels to fight. I would have some fun fights. I would get them done. I'd pop out. I'd be out of there with some loot. That would be it. And in my defense, there was a blue Lionel. That was very easy. There was a white and silver Lionel. That's no problem. There was a gold Lionel, which was a little bit of a problem. But again, as long as you're patient, you learn the patterns of his movement, and you attack him when you can without getting hit, you're fine. All the Lionels down. What's next? This is no big deal. Oh, what is that? Lionel Tyrant? I'm just gonna hit the save button real quick. I feel like this is a good place to do that. Oh my god! This is the Lionel Tyrant. Spoiler alert, this is the toughest enemy in a quest that we haven't even started yet. Yeah, there is no reason for me to be doing this fight, especially with the limited resources and weapons that I have. Here I am anyway. He has 3 horns, each with their own elemental effects that do massive damage, a custom weapon, the likes of which I've never even seen before, and if he so much as sneezes close enough to me, I'm gonna die. Why at all would I keep fighting? Ego aside, what even gives me a fighting chance against this guy? Now would be a good time to mention one of challenge mode's key combat tweaks. If you don't have a shield equipped, certain weapons, spear, 1- or 2-handed weapons alike, can block attacks like a shield. In the base game, I could see how this might be considered considered overpowered. But for this fight, it is just enough to keep me delusional about beating this Lionel. This, coupled with the morbid curiosity of what damage his base weapon would do, what other loot he would drop, what abilities his horns would give me, I was in too deep. I had to see this through. All I needed to do, much like the previous Lionel fights, was just take my time, watch his movements, look for his cues, and attack him without getting hit once. Like, at all. I knew it. I knew it. Oh, man. I knew when I missed, I was like, I'm gonna die. That's gonna be the end of it. Oh, I didn't think I was close enough to get hit by that. Comes this. Why did it get me that time, dude? I played it too risky. It was so close. I should have just played it safe. So why didn't I give up? I'll be honest, I have no idea, but I can guess. Challenge mode sold me a dream. It presented me with this Goliath of an enemy that I really was not strong enough to kill. But man, how cool would it be if I actually did? The worst thing to happen to me here was dying when I was this close to beating him. Now that I knew I could do it, there's no turning back. But man, I really should turn back now because wow, I cannot get ahead of this thing. It took me to about 69 deaths, around 4:30 in the morning by this point, to remember that I do have a tool at my disposal that actually could bail me out. The Wrath of the Demon King, the fusible item that does 1.5 thousand damage. When I got this earlier, I pledged to save it for a tough boss. Well, here's a tough enemy. Use it on that one. Briefly, it did feel like a cop-out, but I might finally be free of this fight. All I need to do is fuse it to some arrows, aim for his weak point, and then... It was never an option. It was never an option. It doesn't work on him. I literally have to beat him. Dead. Yeah, I knew it. I got greedy. You see? Because I saw the end and I went for it and I was like, yeah, that's gonna be it. And because I did that, you immediately get punished. Yeah, it's always something, man. It's always something. I don't think it can. I don't think it can happen. Because it gets so close and it's just like, it's just a random thing. So, no way to do it. And I hate that. I hate that I have to do this video and say, yeah, I couldn't do it. I gave up. Like, it's just, I don't want to come back to this. I'm not going to like go out and come back to it tomorrow. Really down to the wire.
Blue
dude.
fire. Oh, heck yeah. This isn't even Sun and Moon anymore. Actually.
Hard, jump rope, and charge. It's done. It's done. Oh my god. It crashes. And the Deathbringer. Oh my god. What am I doing with my life, dude? That's pixels on the screen. So the question remains, was it worth it? I don't know, maybe not, but it felt really good after, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. We still have many more missions we need to complete, and that fight alone took out like half of my weapons. So naturally, I went to sleep, came back the next day, and did some grinding for a new stock of weapons and resources before taking on the next quest. Great King's heir. This enormous beast is said to be living where its father once sat, on one of the peaks in the depths. Disturbing the beast in its sleep could very well seal the fate of an unfortunate visitor. That's me. I'm the visitor that's gonna go disturb him. The unfortunate soul. I mentioned this briefly before, but a lot of the quests are presented kind of like a riddle. They don't tell you exactly what you're looking for or exactly where to find it. They can actually be somewhat vague, and some of these bosses are pretty off the beaten path. You may end up, hypothetically, fighting a Hinox in a somewhat anticlimactic fight, only to realize the actual one you're looking for is directly below you in the depths. Hypothetically, of course. Oh, he's like part Stalnox. Look, his hand is like a bone. His feet are bones. Whoa, deep Hinox. The deep Hinox, compared to what we've been through up to this point, actually isn't that hard of a fight. He just has a lot of health and looks cool because he's got a big ring pop on his head. That's nice. Maybe we can ask him to trade it for a Beyblade at recess. The real prizes, however, are these weapons he has on his necklace. Your eyes do not deceive you. Those are pristine Royal Guard weapons. And yes, I would like them. Just kills him. I think we kill him. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. That That one felt disproportionately easier than the last thing that we just achieved. Benefit, though, is that he did give us probably the best weapons we're gonna get. So I'm gonna save these. 6 out of 8 quests complete. This quest, there are 6 enemies scattered around the map that are unlike anything we've fought so far. These are the Demon King's lieutenants. First is the Bokoblin. You'll know you're in the right place when the sky turns dark. The Bokoblin Tyrant boss bar appears, and the one you're looking for is the Purple Nightmare. Once again, you have to give props for the insane design of these enemies. Much like a lot of other challenge mode bosses, he wields an elemental powered weapon, in this case a fire sword. Let's not kid ourselves here. By this point, with all the weapons and upgrades I have, this is like picking a fight with a coughing baby. That was honestly not too bad. I mean, I've gotten so powerful that like nothing matters. First Lieutenant complete. Next on our piss list, located in the cold region of the Hebra Mountains, you'll find the Moblin Tyrant in his own little fortress. Welcome to the house tour. This is what 5K a month will get you in Hyrule. We got ballpark 300 square feet, 1 room, no bath, located in the middle of the tundra. Let's check it out. Starting on the very top floor, we have plenty of space up here for storage or your very heavy solid lead boxes, and the literally open floor plan is perfect for getting laundry just straight down to the first floor, just right down in there. We'll skip to the first floor because there's plenty of room here to host a guest, and if things go south, you got a perfect open floor plan, very optimal for plenty of frost spear combat. If you're interested in this property, the Moblin that was recently murdered inside it just listed for sale, fully furnished. So give me a call, please. Thanks. Get me out of here. I'm freezing cold. I hate it. On to the 3rd Lieutenant. The 3rd Lieutenant is none other than the Lizalfos Tyrant. I hate these things, especially when they spit. I wish they wouldn't spit. I hate the spit. Stop doing the spit. Get some. Easy. That was easy compared to the other things. What are we doing? Look at that, man. That is so cool. God, this is so cool. Let's go kill more things. This one was kind of hard to find. It was a Horriblin inside of a cave, so it was a little hidden, but once you get there, you can see his purple ass hanging from the cave ceiling, so that's how you know you're in the right spot. He does appear to be immune to arrows, so you'll have to bring him down to the ground another way. Yeah, no one's immune to bombs. I didn't think so, dude. This is frankly unfair for him. On to the last one, I guess. The 5th Lieutenant on my list was the Boss Bokoblin Tyrant, and I'm not ashamed to admit that I had a little bit of trouble with this. Ooh, this piece of S word. I'm not gonna say a bad word on camera, man. Fuck that. It's not just about the big guy. He's surrounded by golden bokoblins, so I think it's worth it to take them out first. A good pick would be the meat bearer here. If you take him out, you can deplete their entire food supply, and that really softens them up for the rest of the fight. Now you may be thinking there's only 1 lieutenant left. The thing about that is I already did that one. It's done. It's done. Oh my god. Yeah, so I subjected myself to that fight way sooner than I was supposed to. God damn, dude. With the completion of this quest, there is only one thing left to do. At the beginning of this video, the challenge mode developers pulled a fun little prank on me by leading me to the Gliok fight first. I was just a weak little scared boy then. Now, I'm a scared little boy with a gun. So it's time to re-attempt the battle against the Demon King's mount. Again, not a Pegasus. I really wish it was a Pegasus, but Pegasuses aren't real. We're fighting a dragon. Grow up. I had truly no confidence that I was going to beat this fight. I had no strategy going into it, but how dumb would it be if after all this, at the very end of the video, I didn't throw myself into the hardest fight imaginable? So what makes this fight so brutal? Well, the very first thing that the Gliok does is it flies way up in the air and it starts forming a storm of lightning and icicles that rain down on you. That makes it impossible to get up and fight it, and that is the most infuriating part of this. And then I realized you could just cheat. I have an idea. What if I just get out? If I just fly this... Oh, hold on. What if I just leave? And the reason that I do that is that when it starts ascending again, we meet at the top. Now, once you're in position to shoot the heads, regular arrows aren't gonna work. We need a much higher damage output. In this case, I can use my rare precious gem collection to do explosive elemental damage. In a way, it's kind of like Pokemon. Pikachu, use Thunderbolt or whatever. If you can just get all 3 heads down and bring the dragon to the ground, you've got a chance. This is huge. This is... we've never even seen this. Yeah, I think I got this right. I think you just leave. Okay. Not great, but it is down.
What is this? A tear in the dimension?
I'm gonna fly outwards then.
No.
I'm gonna try flying back up. Out of the storm, then back up and over. Now, for you, we need Sapphire. For you, we need this. For you, let's use this. Nice. Nice. That was instant. We're getting it. We're doing it. Oh my god, we're doing it. Oh, dude. Oh, no. It's electric. It's electric. Electric is alive. There we go.
Nah,
Not anymore. You're not. He's doing
unoriginal.
damage. I legitimately think we can do this. Maybe one more and we're free. You know, go. Up and away. Up and away. Gentle strafing. Gentle. We're in the clear. That's down. That's down. Go. Oh, come on! It's one tap. Use the axe. Go! Yes! Oh my god! I thought there was no chance we would ever defeat that. This whole challenge mode experience has almost entirely been about risk and reward. Should I go fight this golden moblin? Well, if I do, I might get a really cool powerful horn at the end if I can kill him. Should I spend 5 hours fighting the Lionel Tyrant? No. Okay, but am I doing it in exchange for a really cool weapon at the end that kicks ass? Yes, but I still probably shouldn't have done that fight. Defeating the Demon Lord Gleeok is the highest risk yet, and the reward is this absolutely outlandish sword that looks like something straight out of Monster Hunter. I've never played Monster Hunter, but my editor, Casero, says that that's what it looks like, so I'm gonna trust him on that. So what are my final thoughts on challenge mode? I spent hours and hours of my life scratching away at these boss fights that felt impossible, but I did them anyway. I think largely in part to the risk and reward system, I didn't feel like I was wasting my time. Except for that one part where I did. Oh my god. What am I doing with my life, dude? That's pixels on a screen. I, of course, have to give props to the challenge mode team. I think they did an incredible job at creating what an authentic master mode experience would be like in this game. And I think they actually might have done better. And in a weird way, it kind of makes me grateful that we didn't get a master mode in this game. Otherwise, this wouldn't exist. And that just further proves my point that sometimes the fan base of a game can have creativity that far exceeds expectations. And a lot of that is worth celebrating. Thanks for watching this video. And please consider subscribing because there's a lot of this kind of stuff out there. And I want to explore it. So please join me. And I'll see you in the next one.
God, I love being bald and living on Michael Lapton's
Oh yeah, this is good.
Oh my god! Look! There he is now! Hey! What's up, Michael?
Nothing much, my friend. Come dap me up.
Haha! Fuck yeah! God! I love being bald and living on Michael Lapton's street. Oh my god! Look! There he is now! Yo, Big Mike! Hey! Come dap me up!
Ha! You a little quiet today.
God, I love being bald and living on Michael Lapton's street. Oh my god! Look! There he is now!
What's up, Michael? Come dap me up.
Yeah.
I'm bald, and I live on Michael Afton Street.
Oh my god! Look! There he is now!
Why are you hiding? Come on, man. Come dap me up. There we go. Dude, I dapped him up like every day this week. Do you think I should go to the doctor? Do you think that's contagious?
Fucking definitely, man. Don't even take that risk. He turned purple. Purple!
How do you even turn purple? I think that shit's the Rona. The
Whoa.
what? I always loved Michael like he was my own loving big brother. He never did anything wrong, ever.
I know, right? He loved walking to work and then coming home and eating popcorn and watching shitty TV shows. Actually, now that I think about it, wasn't he that purple guy's son? Maybe it's hereditary.
Dude! He just threw up a robot!
What?
Oh my god, I think I killed him. The robot just went into the sewers. There's a robot in the sewers.
Holy shit, should we call him?
Tell them what? That our neighbor turned purple, puked out a robot, died, and then that robot slithered into a storm drain?
Oh, good point. Holy shit. No one is ever going to believe us, are they?
No, dude. Definitely not. Definitely not. There's a clown robot in our storm drain now. We just have to live with this information forever. Wait, oh my god.
What? What's happening now?
Michael Afton's corpse just fucking stood up.
Wait, so Mike lives? For real? Mike is alive? Furfur?
I don't know what fur means, but yeah, man. Looks like our boy Mikey is alive.
Well, shit. I guess he was just feeling a bit purple from having a robot in him. Happens to the best of us.
What? I mean, I'm glad he's alive, but oh my god. He's coming back, dude. Mikey's coming home. I gotta go give my boy Mikey the goat some skin. Yo, Big Mikey!
What's up, player?
Fuck yeah.
Holy pig. this background might actually look really good. Yeah, the day-night balance is not great here, but I don't care. Night is my favorite time of day anyway. And this is my signature. This is my art. I'm making it extra big this time.